Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'll be explaining the traffic light system when it comes to traveling. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Omalade Okayeto and I focus on faith, travel and reviews. But in today's video, I'll be focusing on travel. Okay guys, so it has been a long time coming. I have been waiting for this list for such a long time, and finally May the 7th the government announced which countries will fall under red, amber and green. So we know which countries are under green, which countries are under amber and which countries are under red. So before booking a ticket, before deciding to travel, at least you know which countries fall under which color, so you know what you need to do when it comes to your COVID-19 test, when it comes to quarantine and all of that jazz. So I'm just glad that they finally released it. So in this video I'm going to explain what the traffic light system means when it comes to traveling. So I have my phone with me so that I don't waffle, but okay, let's start with green. So with green there is no need to self-isolate. Isn't that amazing? So any country that falls under green, you don't need to self-isolate. I think the only thing that you need to do is take a pre-departure test and a PCR test on day or 2 days of your arrival in the UK. So that is the green category. So for those of you who want to travel to any countries in the green category, this is what you need to do. Right, so this is when it gets a little bit complicated for those of us who would like to travel to any country in the amber list. Ooh, right, okay, so you will need to self-isolate for 10 days. You will basically need to take a pre-departure test. You will also need to take PCR test on day 2 and day 8 in the UK. And for those of you who are just like, you know what, I don't want to be isolating for 10 days, I don't want to do it, you can also take an additional test on your 5th day of isolation, and if that test result is negative, then you do not need to continue isolating. And for those of you who want to travel to any country that's in the red list, when returning back to the UK, bruh, you will need to spend 10 days in a quarantine hotel at your expense. Remember that. And you will also need to take a pre-departure test and PCR test on day 2 and day 8 of your arrival in the UK. So similar to amber, but the difference is that you can't quarantine at home, you would have to quarantine at a hotel. So you just need to bear that in mind, that can you do that. I saw this post on Instagram. It was Simple Politics who posted it up, and I just really like the way that they have described it in just a little post. I just like the way that they've done it. It's so clear, it's so easy to read, and you can just tell what are the requirements for green, amber and red. And I just like the way they've just displayed it, so clear and so easy to follow. Disclaimer, I'm not a travel expert or anything like that. I just love everything travel, and I just wanted to make sure that I share this important information with you. As you know, we will be able to travel from May 17th onwards, so it's really crucial that we know what lists are in green, amber and red, so that before we're booking, at least we know what we're getting into, and we know the quarantine, the PCR test and all of these things that we have to do in order for us to be able to travel. All this information that I've mentioned to you, I've actually got it from the gov.uk site. So I do advise you to do your research. Don't just take everything that I've said on this video, go away, definitely look into it, do your research. I'll definitely put the link below in the description box so that you can go on the government website yourself and look at all the requirements and criteria when it comes to the traffic light system. So it is a lot of PCR tests that we have to take, especially if we're traveling to countries that fall in the amber and red category. PCR tests can be booked through one of the government's approved providers, and I will put the link below, so make sure you check out that link where you can see approved providers where you can book your PCR test. I've heard talks, I've heard discussions that the government are trying to reduce prices, but don't take my word on it, but I have heard, and you never know, hopefully they do reduce the prices of the PCR test, because it is quite a lot of PCR tests, and bruh, like, to be paying all those amounts and then your ticket and then your hotel and then travel, everything. So hopefully, I do hope they do reduce the prices. Right, so oh my gosh, I'm really happy that we're now going to have the opportunity to see the world again. It's been a long time coming, guys. I really hope that this video was useful. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you support a sister, guys. Until next time.